Section 1. Introduction. Embracing the London System. Chess openings are like choosing a path through a dark forest. Some are risky, promising quick rewards but hiding dangerous pitfalls. Others are well-trodden, offering safety but lacking excitement. The London System, however, is a unique path, safe yet surprisingly potent. It's gained a reputation as a reliable and flexible system, suitable for players of all levels. This essay delves into the intricacies of the London System, providing the knowledge and understanding needed to wield it effectively. The London System is characterized by its early focus on development and central control, aiming for a slow but sure positional squeeze. It's not about flashy sacrifices or early attacks, but rather about building a strong foundation and strategically outmaneuvering the opponent. This approach makes it an ideal choice for players seeking a sound and consistent opening repertoire, allowing them to steer the game into familiar territory and avoid memorizing countless theoretical lines. Section 2. The Foundation. Building the London Wall. The London System is characterized by the move, order 1d42, bf4. White develops their light-squared bishop early, aiming to control the crucial e5 square and hinder black's natural development. This immediately puts pressure on black's centre and lays the groundwork for white's future plans. The next few moves involve developing knights to f3 and c3, castling kingside, and potentially advancing the e-pawn to e3. This creates a flexible pawn structure, often referred to as the London Wall. This wall serves as a strong defensive barrier, making it difficult for black to penetrate white's position. From this solid base, white can then formulate a plan based on the position's needs. The beauty of the London System lies in its adaptability. Whether black responds with e6, d5, c5, or nf6, white has a clear plan of development and can steer the game towards familiar territory. Section 3. Flexibility and variations, adapting to black's responses. One of the London System's greatest strengths is its flexibility against various black defences. Let's explore how white can adapt to some common responses. Against e6. White can proceed with e3, solidifying the centre, and prepare to develop their dark-squared bishop outside the pawn chain. Against d5. White can opt for a more positional approach with c3, exchanging on d5 and aiming for a queenless middle game. Against ac5, white can choose between a classical approach with e3 or a more aggressive setup with f3 and nf3, aiming to control the central squares. Against nf6, white can continue with their standard plan, developing their pieces and assessing the best way to exploit any weaknesses in black's position. Understanding these typical responses and white's possible continuations is crucial for successful implementation of the London System. Section 4. The Jobava London, a modern twist on a classic. The Jobava London, named after Georgian Grandmaster Badur Jobava, is a modern and aggressive variation of the London System. It deviates from the traditional approach by incorporating an early h3 and g4, preparing for queenside expansion and a potential kingside attack. This variation adds a layer of complexity and surprise value to the London System, catching many opponents off guard. However, it demands a deeper understanding of positional nuances and tactical possibilities. The Jobava London is a testament to the system's adaptability and potential for creative play. It shows that even within a seemingly straightforward system, there's room for innovation and exploration. Section 5. Strategic concepts. Understanding your goals. Mastering the London System requires more than just memorizing moves. It's about understanding the underlying strategic concepts and applying them effectively in different situations. Here are some key strategic ideas. First, central control. The London System emphasizes control of the centre, either directly with pawns or indirectly with pieces. This control restricts black's piece activity and provides white with a positional advantage. Next, piece harmony. Developing your pieces to their optimal squares, coordinating their activity, and avoiding pawn weaknesses are crucial for maximizing your positional pressure. Then pawn breaks. The London system often involves maneuvering your pawns to create weaknesses in black's position or open up lines for your pieces. Lastly, prophylaxis. Anticipating black's plans and preventing their counterplay is essential for maintaining the initiative. Section 6. Tactical nuances, exploiting opportunities, avoiding traps. While the London system is considered a positional opening, tactical awareness is still paramount. Overlooking tactical opportunities or falling into traps can quickly turn the tide of the game. Here are some tactical nuances to keep in mind. First, pinning black's knights. The bishop on f4 can often pin black's knights on c6 or f6, limiting their activity and creating potential tactical opportunities. Next, exploiting weak squares. The London system often creates weaknesses around black's position, particularly on dark squares. White can exploit these weaknesses by targeting them with their pieces. Lastly, sacrifices on h7, the Jabava London with its early h3 and g4, can sometimes lead to tactical sacrifices on h7, opening up black's kingside. By recognizing and capitalizing on these tactical possibilities, you can convert a positional advantage into a tangible win. Section 7. Common traps navigating black's counterplay. While the London system offers white a sound and reliable opening, it's not without its challenges. Black has several counterplay options, and falling into traps can undermine white's positional advantage. Here are a few common traps to watch out for. Firstly, early queen attacks. Black may try to exploit white's somewhat restricted development by launching an early queen attack. However, these attacks are often premature and can be easily parried with careful piece placement and timely development. Secondly, the Boeng-4 sacrifice. Black may try to sacrifice their knight on g4, aiming to exploit the pin on white's f4 bishop. However, this sacrifice is often unsound and white can usually defend successfully. Lastly, counterattacks on the queen side. Black may try to create counterplay on the queen side, especially if white neglects their development or makes positional errors. By understanding these common traps and knowing how to neutralize them, you can confidently navigate black's attempts at counterplay. Section 8. Mastering the middle game, transitioning from opening to attack. The transition from the opening to the middle game is critical in the London system. This phase is about converting your positional advantage into a tangible attack or a winning endgame. Here are some key aspects to focus on. First, improving your pieces. Continue to improve the placement of your pieces, aiming for active squares where they can exert maximum pressure on black's position. Next, creating pawn breaks. Look for opportunities to create pawn breaks that open up lines for your pieces or target weaknesses in black's camp. Lastly, calculating variations. As the position becomes more complex, the ability to calculate variations accurately becomes increasingly important. Section 9. Overcoming challenges, facing black's defenses. As with any opening system, black has ways to counter the London system and pose challenges for white. Here are some common challenges and how to overcome them. First, the c5 push blacks. c5 push can restrict white's space and activity. One solution is to meet it with d5, exchanging pawns and heading for a more closed position. Next, the qb6 pressure. Black may try to pressure white's queen side with qb6. White can counter this by developing their pieces actively and looking for counterplay on the king side. Lastly, passive play from black. Sometimes, black may adopt a passive approach, waiting for white to overextend or make a mistake. In such cases, white needs to be patient, maintain positional pressure, and slowly squeeze black. Section 10. Conclusion. Why choose the London system? The London system is more than just a set of moves, it's a philosophy of chess. It's about building a strong foundation, developing your pieces harmoniously, and strategically outmaneuvering your opponent. Whether you're an aspiring club player or a seasoned tournament competitor, the London system offers a reliable and effective weapon in your chess arsenal. Its adaptability, positional soundness, and tactical potential make it a formidable choice for players of all levels. By studying the ideas presented in this essay, practicing diligently and embracing the spirit of the London system, you can confidently navigate its complexities and emerge victorious from the chessboard battles.